you guys ever heard of the story of the volcano that just popped up out of a cornfield one day back in 1943? So in late January, early February of 1943, the villagers of the town of Paracutin in Mexico began to hear what they described as thunder with no clouds in the sky. For approximately 3 weeks, the villagers would hear these rumbling sounds and feel the earth move beneath their feet, but nothing seemed to be happening. It didn't seem to be associated with anything. That is until about 4 p.m. on February 20th, 1943. On that afternoon, a man by the name of Dionisio Pulido had been working in the fields in his farm with his family when he noticed a crack in the ground. He thought that was weird, but continued on working. Just a few minutes later, all of a sudden there was a loud rumbling noise, and he turned to look at the crack and could see it rise 2 to 2.5 meters out of the ground. Immediately after that, he noticed a thick gray smoke emanating from the ground in that area and the distinct smell of sulfur throughout. Over the next 24 hours, this brand new baby volcano would continue to spew lava out over and over and over again and continue to rumble on and off all night long, and eventually reached a height of 50 meters in 24 hours. Over the next 9 years, the volcano would erupt on and off, growing to a height of about 450 meters before going dormant in 1952. The first couple years of eruptions would force 2 nearby villages to the now volcano to be evacuated and ultimately abandoned because they quickly became overcome with lava and lava rocks. The only evidence the villages were ever there is this particular church right here, San Juan Peringari Cutero, that juts out of the remaining lava rocks. Now, there was no one killed by the actual eruptions themselves. However, 3 people were killed by lightning strikes that were produced from the volcanic ash that produced out of the actual volcano itself. Now, the volcano will rumble every once in a while with some earthquakes and emit some black steam, and when it rains on occasion, it's still hot, so it will produce steam out of the actual crater on top of the volcano. In 1997, there were approximately 230 earthquakes around the area, which indicate that magma is still moving deep down in the earth underneath the volcano, but it has not erupted since 1952. And now it is a regular tourist attraction. You can climb up and see the actual church itself, where they regularly leave flowers and things like that on the altar of the church, and also you can climb up on the volcano itself and hike around. All from a random cornfield in the middle of nowhere from 1943.